Good morning. Happy Monday to all of you. Oh my gosh, today has been a little bit of a weird day. I'm running a tad bit behind, so sorry about that today. It's just kind of one of those days. The dog has been weird. So, I'm going to get this shared out so that way everybody can see it. All right, there we go. One more share. Story here. All right. Okay. Right now is an amazing time because we are getting an automatic reset. Everybody on the planet is getting a reset. So, what are we going to do with it? All right, I'm Barbara Ann Shepherd, and I help women stand up, stand out, and live their dream lives now by claiming their iridescence. So today I kind of want to talk a little bit about what I mean by claiming your iridescence, because the first thing that we have to start with is awareness and honesty. And I think honesty is the number one key to anyone's success. And by this I mean inner honesty as well as outer honesty. But the number one of those is our inner honesty with ourselves. Because to claim our iridescence, to claim our inner power, to claim our potentiality, to claim all of everything that we are and can be, we have got to be honest with ourselves. We have got to be honest about our strengths. We have to be honest about our weakness. Okay? We have to be honest about those things. So we can give lip service to what we do. We can give lip service to our faults. Though if we don't dive deep into them and the limiting beliefs behind them, our lack of skills maybe in an area, or even probably the biggest one of all, our identity crisis. That can be holding us back as well. I mean, how many of us have said, I want to lose weight, and you start a diet or you start exercising, you do this combination of the two, whatever it's woo-woo out there, or something as simple as just drinking, half your body weight in water a day, and you just start there. How many times have you started? Life is great for about a week or two, and then you get bored, you get tired, you're like, ugh, I'm not seeing any gain, I'm done. Well, part of that is because you're not seeing yourself down the road as that skinny, healthy, great person. And you don't have to be skinny. I'm talking your version of skinny. We all have a different set point for that. Some people want to be model thin. Some people like to be a little bit on the curvier side. And let me tell you, that's good too. So we have this identity crisis. We have this picture in our head of what we look like. And sometimes our outer packaging doesn't match that inner picture. It doesn't match. So then, no matter what we try, no matter what diet we do, no matter what exercise we do, eventually we just up and stop doing it. We fall back into our old habits, and guess what? We're either right back to where we were weight-wise, or we've gained more. This happens in every area of our life. Great analogy that I had a while ago was one of my coaches mentioned that when she retired, she kept putting retired on her paperwork. Well, she wasn't retired. She owned her own business, her own coaching business, but yet she was putting retired. So she wasn't owning her business when she was filling out paperwork. So that began to create an identity crisis. Because in her head, she's telling herself she's retired, but yet she's over here working and trying to build a business. When she shifted that one simple thing of writing business owner or founder of, self-employed, those kind of things, her business started taking off. That simple. When we don't be honest with ourselves and listen to what other people are saying to us sometimes, we can let that hold us back. So honesty is always the best policy. Now we got to do that with our inner self before we can do it with our outer selves. Now when we do it with outer honesty, that's when we talk to other people and we see things and we want to empower them, inspire them, motivate them, give them positive criticism to help them grow when it's warranted or asked. Okay? And we're going to do it with compassion and empathy. We're just not going to look at somebody and go, oh my gosh, you're so dumb and you're doing this and blah, blah. No, we don't want to be so brutally honest that we tear them down. We want to do it in a way that we lift people up. But when we're honest, and that is my coaching style, I'm going to tell you how it is. I do it on these videos every Monday. I do it in my posts. I do it in everything I do because that's my biggest core value. And I have to admit, I haven't been that honest because it's hard. Okay, it's very hard to look at oneself and see the failings and see the weaknesses and see the things that we're not good at. Yet, when we do take a look at those things, when we're able to see what is our strengths, where our skills lay, where everything sits for us, all of a sudden, opportunities we didn't know were even possible open up. When we're honest with ourselves, and I'm not talking 99% honest, I'm talking 100% take full responsibility. Now, some of our things, some of our beliefs and stuff are handed to us from somebody else. Here's the joy. We can test those and we can challenge those and we can decide if we want those now. We don't have to keep those. We can get rid of them. So here's what I'd like for you guys to do. Take one step into the honesty pool and ask yourself, what is one strength that you have? What is one weakness that you have that you would like to work on? And see where those mesh together. Or don't. Because if we have strengths, and of course, sit here and think about your dreams. What is your dream? And don't lie to yourself and go, I just want this. Make sure they're your dreams. And when you have those and you can use it as this is where I want to be in X number of days, a year, 5 years, 10 years, 50 years from now, what legacy do I want to leave? When you're honest with yourself about all of that, every single day is easy after that. But we have to do the hard work first. Okay? I'm not going to say this is easy. It's hard. And we're going to reevaluate every single day because things change. So, again, take a look at one strength, one weakness. What's the one dream that you have that just won't go away? Where do you want your legacy to be when you finally pass? Where is that thing that, you're like, oh my gosh, I've just always wanted to do this. And, how do you take steps to do that? Honesty is always the best policy, but please do it with compassion and empathy and understanding for yourself, because stuff will come up when you do this work. So that's why I always say one thing. Don't Don't overload yourself. Start with one thing. You can always go to something else later once you've kind of worked through one issue to another. Again, post it down below. I'd love to hear what some of the stuff comes up for you. And if you're uncomfortable posting it publicly, send me a PM. Or heck, better yet, book a conversation. Because trust me, it's up there on the top of the page. Book a conversation with me. It's a 2-hour conversation. So we'll get to the root of what you need. Honestly, with compassion and empowering you to take action. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.